over the last 5 games. Hopefully he can be more involved tonight.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Champagnie at the 4. And for Boston, Tatum at the 4 with Queta in at the 5. White and Brown team up as the backcourt. And it's Hauser in at the 3 spot. Grant, 2 teams with very high hopes for the postseason. This should be a fantastic matchup.
You know, B.A., I've had this one circled on my calendar. Both sides have talent. They're exciting. You know, it's the kind of game that could come down to the last shot. There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Now here's Brown. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And it's San Antonio's ball, coming off that win against the Sixers.
It was an all-out effort on defense. I mean, they stepped up for one another and helped each other out so well on this end.
And nothing feels better than a win where team defense is the main factor.
Yeah, the three-point shot is an important part of Vassell's game and an important part of this offense.
White looking it over. Hauser left side. The 3 is up. Rebounded by the Spurs. This is their first chance this season playing Boston. To the inside. Tatum with a steal. Queta pass to Hauser. Outside Tatum. Outside White. Brown against Castle. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Tatum. Lets the 3 fly. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Well, Tatum is rightfully as confident as they come from deep. He saw that look and didn't waste it.
3-pointer, Fox. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Boston has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Brown. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Tatum. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Now Fox. Now here's Castle. San Antonio moving the ball around. The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down 3-point looks because he's standing in front of them.
Now here's Castle. In the game against Philadelphia, very impressive. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Free throw drops for Castle.
You love the frame and the length Castle brings to the guard position.
And Castle drops them both. And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, B.A. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
My goodness! Brown with the massive throwdown.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. San Antonio leading. Castle outside. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. There's the triple. San Antonio again can't hit. Boston's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Pass to Tatum. And he hits it to tie the game. Tatum's got 5 now.
And guys, it's no easy task defending Tatum inside. You can body him up, bump him, he'll still find a way.
Now here's Fox. No made baskets yet. 6 on the shot clock. Count the basket.
When Fox is using his agility like this, it can just be too much for the defense to handle.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit. Be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Fox. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. And yep, it's good.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Brown scanning the floor. Lets it go from 11. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Brown's got his second basket of the game.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Pass to Castle. Takes a 3. Pure from three-point range.
You're upgrading the three-point shot. It's big for Castle as he continues to develop.
Outside, Brown. Back to Tatum from deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 tonight. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play. That'll put De'Aaron Fox on the line. That one on White. Well, with De'Aaron Fox, he may go through peaks and valleys, but he's always dangerous, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes you watch and think, this defense is doing a great job against him. And then he'll drop 15 and a quarter without even breaking a sweat.
When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Now here's Brown. 35 points his last game. Pass to White. Here's Brown. Fires the 3. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Fox has got 8.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And it's time now to look at who in this rookie class shot the best field goal percentage over the last month. Second, Dylan Harper. And, of course, Stephon Castle.
And these two guys just keep proving that they know how to pick their shots, not wasting chances on bad looks or pushing themselves too hard.
Celtics trail by 11. White, the pass to Queta. Nice ball movement by Boston. Outside, Brown. Connects from downtown. 7 points in the game.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Fox outside. And here's Vassell from the arc. Rebound Boston. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
Yeah, it was relentless play at both ends of the court in that game. They were able to seize control and maintain it.
Well, those are the kinds of performances you hope carry over into some momentum for this.
Now Castle. 5 points in the game. Wembanyama scanning the floor. On the wing, Fox. He's guarded by White. The offensive rebound. Nice shot by Wembanyama. Celtics trail by 8. Outside, Brown. Pass to Keita. Outside, White. Takes the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Look, shooting off the catch is something White's become really good at.
Wembanyama, screen on White. Fox for 3. Hauser grabs the board. The Celtics have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Left side, Tatum. Six to shoot. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
Yeah, the closer Tatum gets, the easier it is for him. His touch is just so good.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Well, Stan, Joe Mazzulla is a young head coach taking over on the Celtics bench in 2022.
Well, B.A., he's got a rare intensity about him. Certainly not afraid to think outside the box, and obviously the results speak for themselves.
So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Keita. Walsh comes in for Tatum. Shireman's checked in for Hauser. And it's Peyton Pritchard in for Brown. Here's Harper. He also had a big impact in that win against the 76ers. Johnson on the wing. Clock at 6. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Spurs lead by 5.
Great instincts from Johnson. He saw the clock winding down and gave himself a chance.
Pass to Vucevic. Here's Walsh. White on the wing, covered by Johnson. White can't hit.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Johnson against White. Johnson passes to Barnes. Here's Harper. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Cornette. Kicks it out to Bryant. Fires the 3. The shot by Johnson, no good. Celtics trail by 5. Pritchard surviving the D. And here's Vucevic. And Bryant pulls it down.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Pass to Harper. Outside Johnson. Spurs need to get one up here. And here's Bryant outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. And now it's an 8-point San Antonio lead. And so it's Pritchard with it. He brings it up for Boston. Here's Shireman. Pass to Vucevic. Fades and shoots. And it's Cornette with a rebound.
Well, the defense was giving him that one, but he made the shot more difficult than it needed to be. You got to play smart.
Now here's Bryant. 1:03 left in the first. Johnson passes to Harper. He takes it in. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Pass to Vucevic. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To win the drought. And it's Vucevic again missing.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Here's Harper. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Pulls it from the top of the key. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Spurs out in front. They lead by 12. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint. Just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
On the court for San Antonio, Johnson and Barnes, your small and power forwards. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Harper. And it's Cornette in at the center position. Now here's Fox. Shoots over Pritchard. And there's another one for the Spurs.
Well, Fox is selective with his mid-range shots, but if he likes the look, he's going to take it.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. There's Tatum with the 3. And Tatum buries it from long distance.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Fox, the pass to Johnson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Johnson's got 5 now.
And it's a great sign that Johnson's making threes. That really helps his team.
Outside Tatum. Fades back. No good on that one. 5 for 9 in the game.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
And the Celtics in possession here. Following that last three-pointer by San Antonio. Vucevic, a screen on Johnson. There's Tatum with the 3. Tatum with another miss.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Fox, the pass to Johnson. There's the 3. The rebound, Celtics. Pass to Pritchard. Now Tatum fires for 3. Tatum! Money from deep.
Slowly building up steam. Hit 1 from range in the first. He's hit 2 here in the second.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, "The closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control. Things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you." Brian?
Staying dialed in. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Now here's Pritchard. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Charlotte. Boston needs to get off a shot here. Off target from three-point range.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Fox finds Barnes. It's stolen by Tatum. Down low. Nice ball movement by Boston. Three-pointer Pritchard. He drops it from range. Pritchard's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. Do you appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
And Boston with some changes. Brown, he's checked in for Walsh. And Derek White subbed in for Shireman. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Wembanyama's checked in. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Fox, the pass to Harper. Here's Wembanyama, covered by Vucevic. The fader, that's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Harper. Wembanyama's got 8.
No one there to contest. Didn't really need the fade.
Outside Pritchard. And here's Vucevic. He's been contributing over 15 a game. And here's Brown for 3. Barnes with the rebound.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Fox with the ball. He's coming off a 13-point game against Philadelphia. Puts up a 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now. Outside Pritchard. The kick out to White. Let's go with a 3. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
San Antonio leading by 8. Fox deciding where to go with it. And he lobs it. Oh! Wemby finishing off the lob from way up there.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Pass to Vucevic. Outside White. Misses the 3. The Spurs have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1. San Antonio shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. Hauser, he's checked in for Pritchard. Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Johnson. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Tatum, good.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Here's Fox. Following the 3 by Boston. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, too easy for Wemby. Nice finish.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Celtics trail by 12. And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Cadiz checked in for Boston. Champagny, he's checked in for San Antonio. Here's Queta. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Charlotte. Back to White. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Now here's Castle. 5 points in the game. And it's Fox missing. Outside White. Pass to Hauser. Three-pointer. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 11. Fox outside. San Antonio moving the ball around. Brown against Castle. Here's Wembanyama. Buries it down low. Wembanyama's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Brown against Castle. Brown downhill. And Brown with the stuff.
Hey, Brown can sky with the best of them. Terrific athlete.
Pass to Champagny. Back to Fox. Wembanyama screen. And he lobs it up. Deflects the pass. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
The Celtics making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. And San Antonio with a change here too. Harper's checked in. And he gets the bucket. Wembanyama's got 16 points now.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Right side Pritchard. Pass to Queta. It's Brown on the wing. Man, Brown just showing his toughness inside.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Here's Champagny. Here's the three. Knocks down the long J. And the Spurs lead by 15.
Yeah, you can tell Vassell likes sharing the ball. He's not just looking for his shot.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And San Antonio making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Devin Vassell.
Yeah, clearly his offensive output has been on a bit of a decline. Now, that could point to a lot of things, but mostly I think he's just putting his focus elsewhere on the floor, looking for other ways to help out his team.
Celtics trail by 15. Pritchard, the pass to Brown. Lets it go. Rebounded by the Spurs.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
To the middle. Here's Champagny. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
San Antonio shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw misses. Good on the second one. Now here's Brown. 11 points in the game. Hauser outside. Over to the wing. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
And one thing they've done well is take care of the ball. That's their first turnover of the game.
San Antonio leading by 16. Outside Wembanyama. White against Johnson. Unloads. Vassell's shot is good. Vassell's got 5 now.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Now here's White. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Charlotte. Nails it from 3. He's got 9.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
San Antonio's gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Castle outside. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Staying strong inside. Castle got touched up there, but it didn't throw him off.
Outside White. Pritchard with a screen on Johnson. Pass to Keita. And here's Brown for 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Well, Johnson plays with a lot of physicality. He doesn't just take contact, he seeks it out.
First free throw is good. And it's been an interesting ride of late for Keldon Johnson. Stan being asked to take on a number of different roles.
Well, B.A., some guys would struggle seeing their spot in the rotation and their minutes change. But Johnson takes it all in stride and puts the team first.
Shireman's checked in for Derek White. He does not get the second one.
And for Johnson, it's all about being consistent. When he does this, he's a major factor for this team.
Here's Shireman. Still no points. Pass to Brown. Three-pointer. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
Hey, yo, right here.
Johnson passes to Champagny. Off target with the 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Shireman. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. And the basket by Brown.
Well, when you're as polished and practiced a shooter as Brown, there's no reason to hesitate.
Pass to Champagny. Now Castle. He's got 7. Wembanyama, screen on Pritchard. Castle for 3. Boston pulls it in. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Castle. Stolen by Castle. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Now Castle.
I'm open.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Castle's got 9 points.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And so the San Antonio Spurs, leading by 17 at the end of the period. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first-half performance it's been for the San Antonio Spurs.
They've made it fun to watch. Some of the best players in the world doing what they do best, Ernie.
Yeah, when everything clicks, it can be the most beautiful game on earth. 5 guys with one mission. And now, as the season winds down, a look at the Western Conference picture.
Well, right now for the Spurs, the playoffs right around the corner. Tonight's going to be about fine-tuning and getting ready for the postseason.
Yeah, one game left to play. You want to stay as healthy as possible and go out with a win.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Celtics trail by 17. Tatum at the 4 with Queta in at the 5. White and Brown team up as the backcourt. And it's Hauser in at the 3. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half.
Well, very few guys take advantage of space in the mid-range like Tatum. He's an assassin from that area.
Now here's Vassell. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
All right, Stan, Devin Vassell, a proven scorer, now with some experience under his belt. What do you make of him?
Well, he's definitely an interesting player, B.A. The important thing for him is focusing on taking more high-percentage shots.
That one misses for Vassell.
Well, you can clearly see Devin Vassell is a player with a ton of enthusiasm. He loves being on the floor, working as a cohesive part of his team to get results.
Brown can't hit.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Castle outside.
Hey, yo, right here.
Fox outside.
I got your help.
And here's Wembanyama. Tatum pulls it in.
Oh, you gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Tatum showing off the strength.
Great toughness. Tatum felt the contact, but still completed the play.
Fox outside. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game. "90 seconds into the second half now. Here's Fox. Sent away. Tatum with it. 22 points for him. Steps back and shoots. Good as the jump shot falls. Tatum's got 24 points.
Well, we've come to expect this from Tatum. Just so good at taking over games all by himself.
Wembanyama up top. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Free throw good, Wembanyama.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
Hauser outside. Pass to Tatum. From the arc. Rebounded by Fox.
Well, he had a great first half from three-point range, but hasn't quite gotten his touchback since the break.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I've definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. Back to you, B.A.
Allie, thanks for the report. And that one's good.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Out of bounds, it'll be Celtics ball. And over the last 10 games, these are the league's best rebounding squads. The Spurs, number 1. Boston in 2nd.
Both of these teams have been so physical. 2 of the best rebounding the ball over the last 10 games.
Outside Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Wing shot on the way. Chalk up 2 there. Tatum's got 8 points in the quarter.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Now here's Fox. He's got 13. Fox takes the hit and scores.
Yeah, even with the defense smothering him, Fox stays composed and gets it to go.
Shoots from the line. Tatum can't hit. Spurs lead by 14. Vassell outside. Pass to Champagny. Now Wembanyama, defended by Hauser. Fader on the way. Wembanyama with a bucket. Wembanyama's got 21 points in the game.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
Back to White. Now here's Hauser. White with a screen on Vassell. Now Tatum. Shoots from 14, and he gets the jumper to drop. Tatum's got 10 points here in the second half.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Pass to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
White on the wing. He's covered by Fox. Here's Tatum. Brown with a screen. Shot clock at 6. Tatum works through the defense inside.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
Castle outside. Launches a 3. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Brown. Ooh, Brown inside. Hey, he's more than just a shooter.
And look, Brown is good at capitalizing inside, which is why the defense has to push him further away.
Here's Champagny. And the 3 off target.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
To the paint. Here's Tatum. Tatum knocks it down. He's locked in right now.
Knowing his team needs a lift, he's putting them on his back.
White against Fox. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, over the course of his career, Fox has improved his free throw shooting, much more reliable at the line now.
Free throw's good for Fox. As players get bigger and faster, you think the league will have to widen the court at some point?
Well, B.A., I just don't think that's realistic, to be quite honest. And I think the reason is the league's all about money, right? I mean, it's a business. We've got to make money. And the arenas were all laid out. If you start making the court wider, you're going to take away rows of seats. Those are high-priced seats, B.A. We're not taking those away. I don't think widening the court is really realistic.
San Antonio with the ball, following the bucket by Boston. Fox for 3. Ooh, the triple falls for De'Aaron Fox.
Sometimes Fox gets room behind the three-point line because of that blow-by ability.
Pass to Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Vassell outside. Back to Castle. Here's Champagnie. Fox outside. Shoots over Pritchard. Close range bucket for De'Aaron Fox.
I just love the energy that Fox brings to the game. He's been unbelievable scoring it tonight.
Tatum inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Tatum's got 36 points.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Inside. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, anything in the arena is within Wemby's hoop range.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 36 points. Launches it. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them.
Oh, and when Castle gets going to the hoop, good luck getting in front of him.
Now here's Brown. He's got 16. Hauser. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Hauser's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot. And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Here's Tatum. Outside Pritchard. The 3. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Down low. Here's Fox. Oh, Fox, too sly. Beats the contact.
Well, that's good offense. Fox converts the high percentage look.
Outside Pritchard. For 3. Sinks the tray. Pritchard's got 6 points.
Oh, I like their execution in the second half. They're keeping this game competitive.
Here's Champagnie. 3-pointer, Fox. Queta pulls it in. Queta's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now Pritchard. Pass to Queta. To the middle. Outside Pritchard. The 3-ball. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected cam. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Spurs.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
The first free throw is good.
An elite scorer who gets it done from everywhere. Fox is also one of the fastest players in the league.
The Spurs making a switch here. Hornets checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Harrison Barnes comes in for Champagnie. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Vassell. And it's Harper in for Castle. And both free throws good for Fox.
And looking at Fox, a microwave scorer and Tasmanian devil running up and down the floor. A fun player to watch.
Now here's Vucevic. Five to shoot. Pass to Shireman. Here's Gonzalez. Knocks down the triple. Gonzalez has got his first 3 points of the game.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Here's Harper. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Fox has got assist number 7 tonight.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Now here's Vucevic. There's 1:26 left in the third quarter. Pass to Gonzalez. This one for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
San Antonio with the ball, following the 3 by Boston. To the inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Spurs lead by 12. Pass to Gonzalez. There's 48 seconds left in the third. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Can't be too surprised by this. Vucevic got the room, and he went to work.
Fox against Pritchard from deep. Harper. It's rebounded by Walsh. Boston's gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. San Antonio leading by 10. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Typical selfless play from Johnson, a very team-oriented player.
Outside Pritchard. Lots of room. Doesn't go for him. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's the Spurs, up by 12. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Johnson and Barnes, your small and power forwards. Harper out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Cornette in at the 5 spot. Johnson passes to Fox. Here's Harper beyond the arc. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Johnson against Tatum. Pass to Shireman. And here's Pritchard. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Here's Fox. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Fox has got 29.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Here's Vucevic. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Lynx checked in for Cornette. One minute in now in the fourth quarter. It's Vucevic, high post, working on Olynyk. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gonzalez. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
That free throw no good. He hits the second from the line. And here's Olynyk. Fox right side. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And the layup is good.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Here's Shireman. There's Tatum with the three. Buries it from three. Tatum's got 39.
And he was hot from three to start this game. That's his first since halftime.
Outside Johnson. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Fox. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Fox has got 6 points in the quarter.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Fox against Pritchard. On the wing, Tatum. Pass to Vucevic from behind the arc. Harper pulls it in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Fox. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And the Celtics making a change here. Brown's checked in. And San Antonio with a change here too. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Olynyk.
I like this aggressive mentality he's adopted in the second half, doing everything he can to get to the line.
Tatum against Barnes. Outside Tatum. Shoots over Barnes. A nice shot by Tatum. Tatum's got 41.
Even if this game doesn't go their way, he has to be proud of his performance tonight.
Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
Now here's Tatum. Leaner from distance. And down it goes. 2 points. Tatum's got 43 points.
And look, when Tatum is running the pick and roll, the majority of the time, he's looking to score.
Pritchard against Fox. Yes, it's good. Fox has got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be a...
Oh, big finish!
Wow, what a slam. Tatum not messing around right there.
What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. San Antonio leading by 15. Fox outside. Pass to Harper. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Wembanyama's got 29 points. Here's Shireman. Outside, Brown. The three-pointer off the mark. Pass to Fox. Takes it inside, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Hauser, he's checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Pritchard. San Antonio also making some changes. Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson, and Stephon Castle subbed in for Harper. And that one misses. Celtics trail by 19. Tatum passes to White. Barnes against Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Exploding off the floor. Give Tatum room and he will show off his athleticism at your expense.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. White against Fox. The kick to Tatum. White, the pass to Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. That shot, no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Vassell outside. Fox outside. The floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. Fox has got 42 in the game.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
They set the pick, and here's Brown for 3. Drops in the 3. Brown's got 19 points.
Great call having Brown run pick and roll. He is so confident with the ball in his hands.
Vassell, a screen on White. White against Fox.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
It's Brown on the wing. He's guarded by Castle. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist by Brown. Tatum's got 49 in the game.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Wembanyama screen. And Fox, here we go. Good work there as it goes. Fox has got 46.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
Outside White. Tatum against Barnes. Left side Tatum. Back to White. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Kadis checked in for Nikola Vucevic. And San Antonio with a change here too. Champagne's checked in. San Antonio leading by 20. And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And one of our featured players tonight earns our Player of the Game award, De'Aaron Fox.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive, and the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
Well, they are playoff bound with him rounding into form and playing some of his best basketball. They just got to continue to play together, and we'll see if he's able to keep playing at this level. And with top college players now getting big money NIL deals, the choice between that and entering the NBA draft has become a tough one, Stan.
Absolutely, B.A. Look, I think it's been great for both the NBA and for the colleges for guys to stick around because the top guys are still going to come out. The guys who are going to be your top 10 picks, your lottery guys, they're going to come out. But the other guys who have nothing as guaranteed, they're going to choose to stay longer and develop.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected cam? The Celtics have gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Outside Tatum from deep. And another one.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. White against Fox. Champagnie, the pass to Wembanyama. Clock at 6. Fox against White. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Outside, Brown. Back to Tatum. Stan, I have to ask, how important is it to have a big man in today's NBA?
That is a great question, B.A. And look, things have really changed. We went from big, strong guys in the league and centered our game around those guys to then people wanted to play small ball and be more skilled. But now what everybody's figured out is we can get that same skill from bigger guys, and bigger and better is better than smaller and better.
And that one falls for Tatum.
Well, look, what makes Tatum special is he helps you in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and on the glass.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
White with a screen on Castle. Pass to Tatum. The three is up. Oh, connects again. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Here's Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Wembanyama screen. Takes a three. Counted from distance. Wembanyama's got 38 points.
Wembanyama quickly with one of his own, firing right back.
White, the pass to Brown. Over Castle. Brown, no good. San Antonio leading by 20. Castle outside. Pass to Champagnie. Wembanyama, screen on Tatum. Inside. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Spurs.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And all year, this squad has been playing with real urgency and determination. No surprise to see them hit 61 total wins.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next two times these squads meet.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for De'Aaron Fox.
Well, just a fantastic job of distributing the ball. When you're able to see the floor like that and take advantage of what the defense gives you, it's huge. Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And so it's Pritchard with it. He brings it up for Boston. 19 seconds left in the final quarter. Barnes against Tatum. Left side Pritchard. To snap the cold streak. Misses at the rim. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
De'Aaron, there was definitely a point in the second half where you just took over. What's on your mind in those situations?
I mean, for myself, just kind of know where you're getting the shot. Obviously with some of the better teams in the league, if something bad's happening, sometimes, that one or two players just has to be able to take the game over. And I feel like I'm always able to get to my spot. And at the end of the day is if you can put the ball in the basket. And I think I did a good job at that in the second half.
Thanks, De'Aaron.
All right, thanks, Allie. And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, De'Aaron Fox.